Here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Vitinha, and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Barcola. And here's Kvaratskhelia! Can he stop it going out? Swings it across. Danger averted for now. Decent progress down the left. Could move up a gear here. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Hakimi eases the ball away from him. And a play for a throw. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vitinha forwards and with intent. João Neves. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Barcola. Vitinha takes a shot! Namaso. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's nice.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Moved on forwards. Barcola. Hakimi. Gets it away.
Paris Saint-Germain have stated their intent in no uncertain terms. They really are going at this full tilt.
And it's played forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Barcola cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Paris Saint-Germain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. That's good play. Driving forward. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Auxerre are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Big chance, corner. Pacho gets it away. He's in plenty of space here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia takes a shot.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Auxerre are behind here despite their domination of possession. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Dembele, Barcola. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. And that's been won straight back. Right, so Kvaratskhelia! Keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clipped into space, and it's hoisted clear. Delivered in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, it's Dembele.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Aim forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Namaso. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Namaso. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vitinha given the lift of his goal. Kvaratskhelia. And he's picked out the run. Kvaratskhelia. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's on a charge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcola. He's had a shot! Itzalou could be danger here. It's run loose here. Herring after the ball here. Hakimi plays it in. Spread out to the left, and now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Keeps on running. Tacho gets in to thwart him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Hakimi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vitinha cuts out the pass, moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Now it's not goes to finish! Fabian Ruiz have it back and can go again. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. That's a nicely weighted pass. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola! He's done very well to get to that.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Barcola wins the duel this time. It's a throw-in.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Namaso.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Diomande. Auxerre are in need of a lift as he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Stumps it clear. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nicely intercepted. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. And it's Ruiz. And here's Barcola. Hakimi. Cross in, looks like a good one. It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. Barcola making good progress on the right-hand side. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Clears it away. Hakimi. And the cross comes... Gets his head on it! Oh, not the best of headers. Diomande. He's making a real surge on the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And that's a good intervention. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Aim forwards. Auxerre keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Neves. Looks to the other side. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. There's the start of the second half.
Auxerre can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chance! He wasn't that far away.
Auxerre, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Proves too strong. And it's Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Diomande. Dembele. Hakimi. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Succumbs to the pressure. Defending was strong and firm. Vitinha tries to dink it through. Cleared away. Oh, sweet feet. No foul, says the referee. Mamasa. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to get free. And the ball's come loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Over to the left. Now that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Barcola, charging forward, the ball at his feet, does really well to win the ball there.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pacho. Played back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Diomande. Auxerre still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Barcola, played back in. Diomande. Fabian Ruiz forwards and with intent. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Out towards the flank. Muscular approach does pay off here. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Now here's the delivery.
Auxerre really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
So there's going to be another change here. Hakimi. Marquinhos, and it's played forward. Great ball if he can get there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gonzalo Ramos. Hakimi. João Neves. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Hakimi, aim forwards. Plays it through. Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos providing an outlet on that flank, showing good feet. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos played out. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Gonzalo Ramos. Oh, what shoots! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Spread out to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Early ball out from the back. And he's onside. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Barcola. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
And he goes cross-field. Auxerre have got it back and they'll have another go. Namaso played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Now what about this cross? That has been cut short.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Vitinha. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. He's found a way through. And it's been played through. Oh, what a pass! Barcola. Gonzalo. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Now it's Ramos. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Barcola. João Neves. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Could go all the way here. The ball goes in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Now it's Barcola. He's shifting through the gears here, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Out to the left it goes. Barcola. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
João Neves. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia puts his foot on the gas. Oh, it's come loose. Gonzalo Ramos! Outstanding save to keep that out. Well, the clearance is short. And it's Mendes. Oh, nice touch. And it's played into the middle. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. To a picturesque evening here. A clear night. All the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Neves. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! Gets good distance on it. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Vitinha.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Now it's Namaso. Namaso. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Auxerre have a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Marquinhos tries to clear. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. João Neves. Barcola. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Now the cross. Great chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Auxerre, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Diomande.
Paris Saint-Germain really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
Namaso. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hakimi gets it clear. There will be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Tacho, long ball upfield. Diomande. Aim forwards. And play for a throw.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's a...
Dembele hits it! And he thumps it clear. And here's Dembele. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Dembele. Oh, it's come loose. Barcola. Oh, good spread. And here's and the shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Hakimi. And it's made its way to him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now it's Namaso. Looking here to chip it through. Can he latch on to this? Mendes makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Fabian Ruiz is having a shot! Tries to get it clear. Oh, that's neat. Fired deep towards the back post. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. They've played it short. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain can try it again now. And it's hoisted clear. Strong running down that left flank. This physical challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither side yet able to find the net. Vitinha. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. And it's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia!
Kvaratskhelia usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Barcola. Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Proves too strong. Now it's Namaso. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. Diomande. Lovely bit of skill. Barcola. Kvaratskhelia takes a shot. That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection. He got it slightly wrong.
Diomande looks to the other side. Fabian Ruiz. Pacho. João Neves. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia out to the right. Diomande. That's really well manoeuvred. We get a throw in. Kvaratskhelia! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Neves. Fabian Ruiz. He's gone for goal! Oh, they could be caught out here. Kvaratskhelia. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Diomande. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Nice looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Succumbs to the pressure. Skelia. Barcola. João Neves. Hakimi. And here's Barcola. Chance!
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
João Neves. And it's Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Vitinha spread out to the left. A chance to play it in. Vitinha plays it short. Skelia! Decent hit and on target. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola chasing after it. And the shot! Danger averted for now. Marquinhos. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Cuts out the pass, moved on forwards, well, nicely intercepted. There are a few waiting for it. And it's been taken short. João Neves wins the duel this time. And that has been cleared. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Pacho. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And here's Dembele, Vitinha. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. And the keeper has it. João Neves. Barcola, played out to the right. João Neves. That's very neat. And it's played into... Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Paris Saint-Germain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Diomande pinged towards the front line. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, such a clever touch. Over to the left. Fabian Ruiz. Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha played out towards the right wing. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Diomande. Spread out to the left. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Barcola. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Lovely feet. And here's Dembele. And a chance! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played towards the other side. That has been cut short. Barcola. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. And here's Dembele. Dembele, oh, good spread. João Neves knocks it out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He has found the way through. Looking for a corner. Cleared away. And it's Mendes. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Deftly away. Barcola, some resolute defending there. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Barcola! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Tacho cuts it out. João Neves.
Paris Saint-Germain will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tacho. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tacho. Fabian Ruiz, forwards and with intent. João Neves. Hakimi. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tacho shifted upfield. Marquinhos. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Moved on forwards.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Tacho. Hakimi, forwards and with intent. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Gets it away. That is lovely. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, they could break here. Kvaratskhelia aim forwards. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. And it's lofted through here.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Calmly anticipates. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Pacho. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi has created one goal already. Fabian Ruiz. It's a quick ball upfield. Cleared away. Into the last quarter of an hour. Proves too strong. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Mendes. And it's Dembele. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that has been cleared. João Neves. Played out to the right. Nicely shaped cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's Dembele! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Dembele is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Auxerre making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He is just caressing the ball. Mendes shoots! And that would have won it. The changes then in quick succession. What a throw in. Pacho. João Neves. Barcola. And it's played forward. That's a good... Dembele! Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Barcola. Dembele. No foul, says the referee.
Auxerre are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Fabian Ruiz getting this one clear. Tacho, gently done. Clipped into space. Clearly not happy with that. João Neves. Now this could be a chance, and he's running through. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved the ball away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Vitinha!
Auxerre, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful. Just a little more discipline is called for.
It's Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. Barcola. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Hakimi, and it's played forward. Tacho. And here's Dembele. And it's come back to the keeper. Diomande. Great defending, strong and determined. Some good work on the right flank here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players to get the ball out of defence at that high tempo.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bakula!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Diomande. Fabian Ruiz. That's a cute ball. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Lovely feet. And he's there to get it away. Fabian Ruiz. Barcola. João Neves. Oh, that's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. João Neves. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. Proves too strong. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Driving on, a real charge here. Cross neat. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Diomande.
Paris Saint-Germain have stated their intent in no uncertain terms. They really are going at this full tilt.
And it's Hakimi. That's very neat. And here's Barcola. And here's Dembele, shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Paris Saint-Germain breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Auxerre suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves, forwards and with intent. It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kvaratskhelia does really well to win the ball there. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards. Namaso played out to the left flank. Tacho shifted upfield. And it's Mendes. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's there to clear it. It is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice control. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's the shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
That's really well manoeuvred. Namaso. Nice physical challenge. Marquinhos with the foul. Hakimi getting this one clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. And the volley. No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Looks to the other side. And that's a throw-in. Barcola. And here's Neves. game forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Kvaratskhelia. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a loose ball. And it's Mendes. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear. João Neves. And here's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Namaso. Namaso played out towards the right wing. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank. Cross goes in there, and it's hoisted clear.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. João Neves. Pacho, gently done. Diomande moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, sweet feet. And it's played in here. Cleared away. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha, who's set up one goal so far. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. Namaso spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Monday. Marcola wins the duel this time. Marquinhos. Auxerre are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Namaso. Very nicely done. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Turns and goes back. Dembele looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Oh, great chance! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Paris Saint-Germain, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he goes cross-field. Pacho. Fabian Ruiz, forwards and with intent. Over to the left. The less said about that pass, the better. Marquinhos. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Namaso. Namaso, oh, good spread. He's got away. Hakimi. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Kvaratskhelia. Well read, and the danger is averted. Diomande. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Diomande. Aim forwards. Time and again they are repelled. Pacho moved on forwards. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cuts out the pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. João Neves. And here's Dembele. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Oh, nicely intercepted, and it's played forward. Now it's Namaso. And they win it back again. Diomande. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nuno Mendes, up towards the front line. That's a nicely weighted pass. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. João Neves. He can run onto that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Barcola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Now it's Namaso. Marquinhos aim forwards. Hakimi. Barcola. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Namaso. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries to get it clear. They get a throw in. Now that's well seen too. João Neves. And it's Dembele. Dembele is fouled. That has been knocked clear. Clears it away. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. A look and plays it forward. Nuno Mendes. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Auxerre to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Barcola purring through the gears. Namasso knocks it out wide. Played into space. Looking to go deep. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Diomande. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Mendes forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's good play. Played out to the right. Delivers the ball. Auxerre can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Diomande. Oh, can he get onto this?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia does really well to win the ball there. Pacho. And it's played forward. Mendes shifted upfield. Barcola. Oh, it's a face chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Auxerre making another change here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great defending, strong and determined. João Neves, and here's Dembele. Dembele!
Dembele has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Hakimi, gently done. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Calmly anticipates. Diomande. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well measured.
Auxerre truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Vitinha. Played towards the other side. Hakimi, aim forwards. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcola moved on forwards. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Really well manoeuvred. João Neves. And they can counter here. Barcola. Barcola. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha.
Auxerre really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
It's a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And The lead is extended still further. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. That is lovely. Oh, smashing header! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Point-blank header! Oh, not the best of headers. Well, played right into his path. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Marquinhos. Pacho. Vitinha. Pacho. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Marcola has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pacho. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the keeper has it. Hakimi. Pacho. Marcola looks to get on the end of this. Diomande. And it's played forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. Pacho. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Goes to finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Throw it. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. João Neves. Barcola. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And back to the keeper they go. Nicely intercepted. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Namaso, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nice physical challenge. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Over to the left. Well read, nice interception. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Might be danger here. Barcola! Oh, it's come loose. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. And it's Hakimi. And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's anyone's ball. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Barcola! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. João Neves. Barcola. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
Paris Saint-Germain, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Gets good distance on it. It'll be a throw-in. And that's played in low. No, he's overshot the green. Probing pass. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Diomande. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Barcola cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pacho. Nuno Mendes. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Aim forwards. Proves too strong. Tacho, gently done. Barcola played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? João Neves. Dembele and the volley. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Trying it! A real chance and a real let-off. Namaso is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia succumbs to the pressure. Monday.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Dembele, here's onto this. And that has been cleared. Tries to get it clear. Namaso. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's Namaso. Namaso played out to the left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Fabian Ruiz with the clearance. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Auxerre presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Auxerre have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Lovely bit of skill. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hakimi crossed in one chance, surely! Goes to finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. And here's Dembele. Dembele, oh, good spread. Hakimi. It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vitinha. And it's Dembele. Oh, shooting chance!
Same again, same outcome.
Only partially clear. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Dembele. No way through, so back it comes.
Barcola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He can run onto that. Scalia. Now it's Vitinha. Diomande. And he's on a charge. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. That is good strength, showing good feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Vitinha knocks it out wide. He's got to be in here. And here's Dembele. Dembele. He's on it. Can he get away? Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Diomande moved on forwards. João Neves. Scalia. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz!
And again the keeper stands strong.
João Neves. Mendes, aim forwards. That's going to go a long way. And here's Dembele. Scalia! And he's heaved it away.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's neat. Barcola. And it's played forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we're into the second 45. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And it's Hakimi. Vitinha caresses it through. Out for a throw. Namaso. Diomande. Oh, well measured. Now it's Namaso. Barcola. Hakimi. Pacho. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Succumbs to the pressure. Auxerre can't seem to retain possession. And the keeper has it. Pacho. João Neves. Barcola. And it's made its way to him. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. Vitinha. Hakimi. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. He is just caressing the ball. Firmly met. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Diomande. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Marquinhos aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Decent hit from there.
And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Can he spark a counter here? Nice looking ball. That looks a good ball through. He's a Namasso!
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Nice physical challenge. Kvaratskhelia. Barcola. Oh, this is a terrific... Can he finish?
Barcola has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Namasso, out to the right. And he decides to cross it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. Oh, such a clever touch. Out towards the flank. Swings it across. Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Well, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Tries to get it clear. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Diomande. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vitinha. Vitinha shifted upfield. Out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a good run down the right. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And the keeper beats it away. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Barcola. That has been cut short. Just about up to 75 minutes. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. Barcola. And he's there to get it away. And he's managed to get free. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice control. Diomande. Foot in. Fabian Ruiz has given away a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
Auxerre clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's nice. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. Pacho. Vitinha. Cuts out the pass. That's a cute ball. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Deftly away. João Neves, now here's the delivery. Moment, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
proves too strong. Kvaratskhelia. This might spell date. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Auxerre have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mendes has found the net here, of course. Kvaratskhelia, gently done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a throw. Barcola moved on forwards into the last 5 minutes. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcola shifted upfield.
I think we might...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Pacho. And it's Neves. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Vitinha. João Neves. Hakimi. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. Could try cutting inside here. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a good ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Hakimi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Diomande. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Monday. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.